My name is Mallory Gusring, and I will be discussing the topic of child consumerism. Consumerism and media are universal in their influence on culture, and they are main contributors in shaping American society. Children of today's society display the greatest effect of media and consumerism. Advertisements utilize media to persuade children and adolescents into acting as consumers. This constant exposure to consumerism creates negative impacts on children. Negative effects of child consumerism are an increased rate of obesity, a decreased self-esteem, and a change in child mentality. Fast food marketing and advertisements result in increased obesity in children. Fast food is often marketed as cheap and convenient, which appeals to both the child and their parent. For many, the seemingly great deal overshadows the health factor. A popular marketing strategy that the fast food industry practices are toy premiums and mascots. Fast food advertisements through the media are easy ways to target children. Fast food commercials with toys and mascots are repeated exhaustively on television and the internet, appearing mostly on child-focused channels and websites. In order to persuade children to consume their products, the fast food industry appeals with affordable prices, toys and mascots, and frequent exposure. This impacts the health of today's children by increasing obesity. Figure 1 on the right shows the amount of money spent on food marketing towards children. The cost of unhealthy food marketing exceeds the cost of healthy food marketing by more than 50%. Figure 2 displays the percent of obesity among America's youth from age 2 to 19. On average, obesity rates for children are up by 20%. Moreover, children's self-esteem has decreased with their constant exposure to consumerism. Gender-specific toys have created social standards that put pressure on child at an early age. Many toys aimed for children are designed for violence and aggression, while toys for girls create body ideals. Children influenced by the body and lifestyle ideals portrayed in advertisements can suffer from low self-esteem. They may also set unreasonable goals for themselves that may end up being harmful. Media and consumerism also modify the meaning of success for children. Advertisements teach children to associate materialism with wealth, which creates the misinterpretation of money being defined as success. When children compare their wealth to others, it produces envy and can further lower their self-esteem. This is just an example of gender-specific merchandise marketed toward children. The girl toys are shown as pink and pretty, while the boy toys are portrayed as loud and destructive. Children's easy access to technology is a main factor of their exposure to consumerism. Social media and television has changed children negatively. They now show less creativity and receive less playtime. This is because they are not required to think creatively while watching television or looking online, which also limits their playtime since they become preoccupied. Technology access has also other negative impacts on children. Media enables access of information for all ages, which has blurred the line between adult and child culture. Technology consumption has exposed children to explicit content through music and social media, and has also increased their exposure to violence. Figure 3 shows technology availability in the households of children ages 3 to 17. The percent of both computer and internet use are high. Figure 4 displays the amount of and type of violence witnessed by children through technology consumption. Both girls and boys are exposed to almost the same amount of violence. Some solutions for stopping consumerism's negative impact on children are parent or guardian supervision, technology limitation, and advertisement restriction. The best way to combat consumerism's negative influence on children is to have parents and guardians educate their children to exercise good judgment and to perceive advertisements targeting them. Lastly, my sources.